Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Parvinder from PNP Tutorials and you are watching the PNP Tutorials channel. Now in this video tutorial, we are going to look at the techniques. By using these techniques, we can prevent your router from hacking. So first of all, we have talked about the deauthentication attack on the different routers. Let's say if you have a router and your neighbor is attacking on you by the deauthentication attack, then how you can prevent yourself? It might happen your attacker will be having the 2.4 GHz frequency Wi-Fi router. Then what you need to do is you should buy a dual band Wi-Fi router. And nowadays dual band Wi-Fi router does have the 2.4 GHz operating frequency and also the 5 GHz operating frequency. It may happen attacker can have the 2.4 GHz USB adapter, and when he will try to deauthenticate your router, because your router is operating on the 5 GHz frequency, then he will not be able to deauthenticate the client connected to your Wi-Fi router, because attacker is sending the deauthentication packets to all the routers which are 2.4 GHz frequency supportable. But since your router is 5.0 GHz, then your router will not be affected from the 2.4 GHz frequency of deauthentication attacks. So this was the prevention from the deauthentication attack. Now second way, we have talked about WEP Wi-Fi attacks. We have seen 5 different ways how an attacker can crack the password of WEP account. I would never suggest you to operate your Wi-Fi over the WEP, because if your Wi-Fi is on the WEP, then you are 100% hackable. So I would suggest you to upgrade your wireless security to the WPA or maybe the WPA2. Now if we talk about the WPA and WPA2, then we have applied lot many attacks, like we have applied brute force attack, we have applied fluxion tool, Wi-Fi fisher tool, and so on. So I will tell you how you can prevent yourself from brute force attack. I will suggest you to use the strong password which must be having symbols, numbers, letters, and so on. And your password should be greater than 14 to 15 digits or 14 to 15 alphanumerics, because if your password will be larger, then attacker will face the problem to crack your password, since he can only crack your router password by the brute force attack. So if an attacker will use dictionary attack, then he might have to create a better word list, which will take a hell lot of time to crack the WPA and WPA2 Wi-Fi routers via brute force attack. So I will suggest you to use the strong password which should be greater than 14 to 15 digit. Now let's talk about the fluxion tool. In the fluxion tool, an attacker must be using the evil twin attack. So I will always suggest you to look into the router security. Generally when the evil twin attack is performed, then the attacker's Wi-Fi router is open. So I will always suggest you to look into the security encryption. It might happen your Wi-Fi router may be having the WPA or WPA2 security, and if you are connecting to the attacker's Wi-Fi router, then he might be having the open security. So always check the encryption before connecting to the router, and if you have connected to the attacker's router, then always try to see what he is asking for, because it might happen he will be asking for the Facebook credential, or attacker might be asking for your password, but this would never happen in the real life. So always prevent yourself from evil twin Wi-Fi attacks. And if you are going into the McDonald's, Domino's and Starbucks, then do not connect with any random Wi-Fi router, because it may happen an attacker has served a Wi-Fi router or maybe a Wi-Fi hotspot, and if you have connected to his Wi-Fi router, then he might be sniffing your credentials. It might happen you will do some sort of shopping things on his Wi-Fi router, and attacker might be able to steal your credentials. So never ever do the shopping and other things which requires sensitive information on the public networks. This is your host Parvinder, and I am the host and running a channel named as PNP Tutorials. So if you wanted to watch ethical hacking, networking, Raspberry Pi and product review and unboxing videos, then I would suggest you to visit on my YouTube channel. You will really find it interesting. So I hope you guys liked this video, and this was the complete course on Wi-Fi hacking. I hope you guys enjoyed this course. So this is it for the course. Thanks for watching, and if you have any problem related to the course, then you can contact me on my social media links. If you want to check out some code and repository, then you can visit my GitHub as well. You can visit on my public profile of Udemy and you will get all these social media links. So thanks for watching this course guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it.